Hi, kids. Welcome back and thanks for tuning in to the Sweet Sounds of Reading TV. Now, I'm Tutor Vanessa, and my job is to make sure that you're able to break down the sounds inside of any words so that you can read anything. Alrighty then. So, in today's class, we are going to wrap up the Our Partner series in that we're going to review. We're going to go over all the 5 possible vowel plus R partner sounds, okay? And here we go. So the 5 R partner sounds are AR, which makes what sound? R. And then there's OR. Let me just highlight that. What sound does OR make? Or. And then there's the copycats, the ER, IR, and the UR. And what sound does those 3 copycat sounds make? Good job, good job, good job. All right. So let's just recap again. When one of the vowels, A, E, I, O, or U, partners with the letter R, 3 new possible R sounds are made. Okay? Number 1, the letter name R sound. It sounds like R, like in the word art. Number 2, the vowel name O plus the letter sound or the R, right? And it sounds like or. It sounds like you're saying the letter O, and you're just adding the R sound to it, or. And then there's the copycats, the triplets, right? And these are and they just sound like they're making the letter sound R. What sound does the letter sound R make? So all 3 of these words sounds like I should say all 3 of these partners. And you can hear the sound in words like her, fur, or fur. There's 2 types of fur. There's a fir tree, and then there's the fur that's on animals. Fur. Alrighty then. Moving right along. So let's go over some words that feature each of the individual R partners. And we're going to start off with R. The letter AR, when they partner together, they form the sound R. And you can hear the R sound in words like arm. You say it, arm. Can you use the word arm in a sentence? Let's think of one. How about this? When it's cold outside, there's like little prickly bumps on my arm, like goosebumps, arm. Good job. The next word that has the R partner sound is star. You say it, star. Let's think of a sentence together. You think of one while I think of one that has the word star in it. Can you think of one? I've got one. There was a nursery rhyme you may have learned when you were a little kid. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Star. Good job. And the last one, we're listening for the R partner, the AR partner, R, and the word is march. You say it. March. Now, can you think of a sentence, well, I'll think of one with you, that uses the word march? How about this? Have you ever went and watched a parade and you watched the band march past you? Dum, 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 dum. March. Good job, good job, good job. Now let's go over to the next partner, our partner, which is the letter O and the R sound. And it sounds like or. All right? The very first word we're going to sound out is organ. You say it, organ. Now, think of a word that uses the word, think of a sentence that uses the word organ. Now, organ can be one of 2 things. Let's think of it as a body part. Like, your heart is an organ in your body. Organ. Okay? The next word is for. You say it. For. Listen for that or partner sound. For. There's a song, I believe it's saying, I don't know what it's saying, but it goes, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for. Okay? Or what for did you do that? For. Good job. All right. And the last word in the or partner sound example is horn. You say it. Horn. Has your mom or dad ever let you blow the horn on the car? Baby, horn. Good job. Good job. All right. Now we're going to move on to the triplets, or I should say the copycats, right? And these three partners form the sound. So the partner ER says the partner IR says or the partner UR says okay? And let's see different words or different words that spell or contain that partner sound all right? The very first one is her. You say it. Her. What's a her? It's a she, right? And notice how in her, the partner is spelled ER, right? The next word, bird. You say it. Bird. You hear that partner sound in bird? Let's see. Have you ever saw a little bluebird flying outside your window? Bird. But notice in the word bird how the is spelled. It's spelled IR, right? In her, it's spelled ER. In bird, it's spelled IR, but they both sound the same. The last word, fur. You say it. Fur. Does your dog have a lot of fur? Have you ever been around a dog that had a lot of fur on him? Right, fur. And again, listen for the sound in fur. And notice in the word fur, the sound is spelled UR. So again, remember these are the three copycat sounds, and the sound can be spelled either ER, IR, or UR. Good job, good job. Alrighty, what's up next? Oh, here's our guy, alpha ear. We haven't seen alpha ear in a long time, have we? So what we're going to do, this is in your homework. We're going to go over it quickly in class today. And we're going to help alpha ear sound out the or the R partner sounds, okay? So we're going to start here on the left-hand side, and we're going to sound out the sound strip going to the right, so in the reading direction. So starting right here, ready, go. Or, R, or, R, or, Next line. R, or, R, or, Good job. And when you do your homework, you can add a little more excitement to this exercise by using a stop clock or a little timer. Maybe put 10 seconds on the clock and see if you can get through all of the R partner sound strips without making a mistake. Okay? Good job. Moving right along. So now this is another more homework, and this is the eye tracking exercise where you're working your eye muscles. You're sounding out the partner sound, the R partner sounds, and you're sounding out the words and reading the words that feature the R partner sound. Okay, so let's start right here. Ready, go. R, or, R, or, R, or, R, R, or, R, R, or, art, for, ever, fur, tart, sport, under, first, curl. Good job. So what we're going to do now? That's right. We're going to take away the lines and we're going to do it one more time. All right? And let's see if we can track using our eyes only. So your eyes are tracking, from line to line and not lose our place, okay? Starting here, we're going to start right here. Go. R, or, R, or, R, or, er, 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 R, or, art, for, ever, fur, tart, sport, under, first, curl. Were you able to keep up and not lose your place? Good job. But if you had a little difficulty, that's okay too. When you get your homework, slow it down and track the sounds and the words at your own speed, okay? Good job, good job, good job. All right, more homework. And this is the part of the homework where you sandwich the partner. You're making partner word sandwiches, so to speak, okay? And so you're going to look at the sound out, the SOS bookmark that's in your homework, and you're going to follow the steps. The very first step you're going to do is you're going to underline the partner, and then the second step, you're going to sandwich that partner between the two sounds. So you're going to sandwich that partner between the sound on the right and the sound on the left. It's like you're going to imagine that you're squishing it together, making a word sandwich, all right? Good job. So in this very first demonstration, the very first word, first step you're going to do is what? You're going to underline the partner. So we're going to underline the ER, partner, and then we're going to sandwich. We're going to make a word sandwich by looking for the sound on the left, which is the V sound, and the sound on the right, which is the B sound. We're going to make that word sandwich, and we're going to sound out the sandwich. So the word is verb. Verb. What's a verb? It's a word in a sentence that shows action, right? So I am reading, or how about we are reading the word on the screen. Reading, that's our action. That's what we're doing, verb. That's the verb, okay? Very next word. Now remember, you sound out the sandwich and only the sandwich first. If there's any extra sounds, we're going to add them to the sandwich. So the very first step we're going to do is we're going to underline the R partner, IR, and then we're going to sandwich that partner between the sound on the left, which is the W, and the sound on the right, which is the U. So to sound out only the sandwich, it would be whirl, whirl. And then there's an extra sound. So we're going to add that extra sound, that extra T, which makes the T. We're going to add that twirl. Let's twirl. To twirl means to spin around, like twirl your finger. You might spin your body around. Twirl. Good job, twirl. And the last demonstration we're going to do today is we're going to underline the UR partner, which also says right? And we're going to make the sandwich. We're going to sandwich that partner sound between the sound on the left, which is T, and the sound on the right, which is N. And then we're going to sound out the word sandwich. Turn. Turn. Turn almost means the same thing as twirl. It means the same thing, it's just a different word. To turn around, to turn all the way around. So again, when you get your homework packet, there's a whole sheet or a whole page of words where you get to practice sandwiching the partner. Big ups. Alrighty then. All right, more homework. We haven't done this one in a while, where you're going to find the hidden partner sounds on the lines. And I've added a little flavor to it. So normally what we've done in the past, you've just used your finger to track the sounds going across, and when you spot a hidden sound, like the very first one is R, you would circle it. But because it's a partner sound, let's get fancy and draw a heart around it. So you draw a heart around it and sound it out, right? And then you track to the next partner the hidden partner, and it's or, right? Sound it out. And instead of making the circle again, you're going to draw the partner symbol, the heart, right? So again, when you get your homework, there's a whole sheet of words in your homework where you're going to spot and hide. You're going to spot and find the hidden partner sounds and draw hearts around the partners. Okay, good job. Alrighty then. This is more homework. This is more for my levels 2 and my levels 3 students. It's a word search where you're going to, you're going to find the hidden words in the puzzle here. Now, to give it a little more flavor, give it a little flair, how about you assign a different, let's say that you get colored pencils or crayons, and you assign a different color for each partner, right? So if it's an AR partner, you might use red. An OR partner, you might use green. And for the copycats 3, maybe you'll use purple or whatever you want to do. Okay. So again, you're just going to do this word search in your homework. But for my level 1 students, you can sound out these words and work with parent or reader teacher. You find the words and see how fast, once you sound out the words, I should say, see how fast they can find it. Maybe use a little stopwatch or a little timer, okay? So it'll be a family affair. Good job, good job, good job. And let me just point this out to my level 1 students and maybe some of my levels 2, even my levels 3. Do not be intimidated. Don't get scared if you see these big words, because you have the tools to break them down. There's nothing clowning around, so just break them down. Take your time. Remember, to spot the partner sounds, and just use whatever works for you. If you need to sandwich the partners, if you need to write to do the dance steps, write the sound types underneath, whatever you need to do to sound out what appears to be big words. And they're only big words, they're only hard words if you don't know the codes. But that's not you guys, because you've been practicing. All right. Moving right along. This is more homework where you get to play you get to make flashcards and play games. So you're going to ask a parent or a reader teacher to make 2 copies of this particular page on thick paper, and then you're just going to cut out the flashcards and you're going to play the memory game or Go Fish, or again you're just going to use it as flashcards. Okay, good job. You're moving right along. All right, so now we're going to have a little pause for the cause. And this is where you're going to have a little test. You are going to see if you can recall the 5 R partner sounds, and I would try to recall them in the order of the vowels, right? So the sequence or the right order of the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So I would start off now. What letter? The letter A, the vowel A, partnered with what R, right? R. And then you would write the partner sound inside the heart. And here's a clue. Remember, there's some copycats. There's 3 R partners that make the same sound. So I would group them together. So again, so that's your test, and that's a part of your homework. Alrighty then. Oh, okay. So now we're going to do a little story. This is story time. And I'm going to read a story to you called The Kingdom of R. And I need you to help me with this story. I need you to act out some parts with me. So whenever I point to a letter, you are to say the sound, the letter sound. Or I should say, whenever I point to you, you'll say the letter sounds. So again, this story is called The Kingdom of R. It's a pirate story, okay? So work with me. It should be a little fun. All right, so here we go. Let me just set up the scene here. So once upon a time, there was a small island kingdom known as the Kingdom of R. It was named after its ruler, King R, who was a very loud, bossy letter who roared over the other letters of the land whenever they tried to speak. R always wanted to have the last word, so R always made sure he was not only the loudest sound, but he wanted to make all the other letters afraid of him. So he would always roar whenever a letter came near him or if a letter spoke to him. All right, let's go to the next page. He would roar "Arr!" when his slave served him dinner. Heck, he even roared "Arr!" when he was in a deep sleep. Even though the ruler liked to roar, He also loved to laugh and be entertained by the clown letters of the land. Now, one of his favorite clowns was the letter sound who liked to goof around and act dumb by always saying his sound in slow motion. So his sound sounded something like this. Every time the ruler roared a question to him. So whenever clowned around, or I should say clowned his sound, this made the ruler laugh so hard because dun dun dun. If you want to find out why he made him laugh so hard, you're going to have to tune in to your homework, okay? There's also some pirates involved, and what happens when the R ruler hooks up with the pirate sound, R? But why ask why? Just make sure you get your homework and complete this story. That's called a cliffhanger, okay? So you have to tune in to see what happens next. Alrighty then. So moving right along, this is more homework. And in this particular homework activity, you're going to fill in the missing R partner, the correct R partner. So you're going to look at the word, and the R partner is either going to be spelled IR or UR. So this is kind of a spelling test. You might, for my level 1 students, you might have to ask your mom or dad or a parent or a reader teacher to help you out, okay? Now, it's very, very small on the screen here because I had to shrink it down so it would fit on the screen. But when you do your homework, it's a sheet that covers the whole page. Alrighty then. Moving right along. Okay, this is more homework. And in this particular part of your homework, you're going to read it and then you're going to draw it. Now, these are all words that feature the R partner, IR. Okay, so the very first word here is chirp. Chirp. What's a chirp? You get to draw your definition or how you interpret the word chirp. So just draw a little picture on the line here, okay? And so each and every word is as an IR partner, partner word. And you're gonna sound it out, draw a picture. Good job, good job, good job. More homework, and you're gonna do the same thing we just did a moment ago, but you're going to read the word. I'm sorry, you're gonna look at the picture, and then you're gonna sound out the word, and then you're gonna write either the AR, you're going to either write the partner sound that's spelled AR, OR, or IR. Again, for my level 1 students, you might need your mom or dad or a reader teacher to help you out with the spelling. So this is kind of a spelling test. Good job, good job, good job. Alrighty then. More homework, because like I said, today's class is a review class. That means that you're going over everything, all the R partners, sounds that you've learned, and so we want to make sure that you got it down pat before we go to the next letter sound code. So that's why there's so much homework here. So in this particular exercise, you're going to look at the picture, and then you're going to circle the correct word. All right, good job, good job, good job. All right. More homework. This is for my levels 2 and my levels 3 students, and this is a 3-part exercise. You're going to read the words, and then you're going to group the words in the right group, whether or not it's an AR partner, an IR partner, or a UR partner, and you're going to write the word under the right category or group. Now for my level 1 students. You're feeling game, you can do this as well. Now, I've shown you that there are a few words that have clown sounds. Like 4 of these words, there's a letter E at the end that's clowning around being silent. We're going to learn about the silent E in the very next class. But you have that. And then in this particular word here, curtain. The partner sound, AI is clowning around. So you might, if for my level 1 students, you might ask your mom or dad or reader teacher to help you with this exercise if you feel game to do it, okay? So again, so you're going to group them, and you're going to write them in the correct group or line. Good job. All right. All right, so this is more homework, and this again is for my levels 2 and 3 students, and it's a crossword puzzle featuring our partner sound words. Okay, so again, that's just a part of your homework. Now, more homework, and this is sort of a partner sound bug story. So you're gonna, it's sort of a bug, it's a story, sort of a poem. So you're gonna read the story, and it features partner words or our partner words, okay? And it goes something like this. When it comes to bugs, I like crawlers and creepers. I like hoppers and jumpers and flyers and leapers. I also like walkers and stalkers and chirpers and peepers. I wonder why my mother thinks that finders can't be keepers, okay? And there's one other little fun exercise. You ever heard of a bug called a walking stick? I think the technical term is praying primantis, but they look like a stick. You ever have you ever been outside and reached down to pick up a stick and it started moving? So in this particular picture here, there are several walking sticks hidden, and so you're just gonna find them, circle them, and then write the total number in the box, in the yellow box. Alrighty then. So we haven't seen this guy in a while. This is our letter sounds code map. So look how far we've come. Look how much we've accomplished. We started off a long time ago, like 30-something classes ago, right here. And we have moved along. We've learned about slide sounds and bounce sounds and breath air sounds and quickie two sounds and partner sounds. We're right here. This is where we are, partner sound. Now there are 40 total partner sounds that we're going to learn, but as of today, we have learned 20. So we're at the halfway mark for our partner sound. So we're right here. And look how close we are to the end of the program. And just that much closer to being able to break down the sounds inside of any word. Alrighty then. Good job, good job, good job. Alrighty then. So now we're at the part of the program where you get to grade Tutor Vanessa. You can give me a mark if you think I did a good job, and I hope that you do. Hit the like button underneath this class. That makes me feel good. That's like you giving me a thumbs up. And for any parents or reader teachers in the room, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. That way you'll stay in the loop whenever new classes become available or bonus classes. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. And one last thing. Please share. Please pick up your phone or send a text and just share this class. Share this information. Share all this fun stuff that you're learning, all these tools and tips and codes you're learning with somebody else. Okay? Again, thank you. I appreciate it. Alrighty then. So as we wrap up and close out today's class, there's a couple of things I want you to remember before you go. Number one, practice makes perfect. You know that, right? So I want you to practice the 5 R partner sounds that we went over in today's class, which are R, spelled A-R, or, spelled O-R, and the copycat, spelled either E-R-I-R or U-R. And the reason I want you to practice these codes, because for children of the code, and who's that? That's you. There's no such thing as a word too hard to read. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next class. Bye for now.